You've seen it, those moments when someone seems to rise so fast, so effortlessly. They step into the spotlight, and suddenly the world is theirs. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what if fame isn't just the result of talent, hard work, and luck? What if it comes with a cost? A price so high that it demands something you can never get back. They say everyone has a price. But what if the price for ultimate fame is something invisible, something beyond your reach? What if the real cost isn't money, but something much more precious? You've probably heard whispers of celebrities making deals selling their souls for stardom, wealth, and power. But what if that story is not just a rumor? What if it's the truth? The real question isn't whether the price is too high, it's whether you'd be willing to pay it. Think of those artists who seem to climb the ladder so effortlessly. They didn't just work hard, they crossed paths with something greater, darker forces that control the stage, the spotlight, and the game itself. The real question is, what do they give up to stay at the top?
Behind every award, every contract, every massive performance lies a moment, a choice. A choice to accept a deal with those who hold the power to define your destiny. Some call it destiny, some call it fate. But in truth, it's a bargain won where your soul is the price. You've seen it. The images, the symbols, the ones that show up in their music videos, their albums, their brand. You can't deny it. And though we joke about it, what if it's more real than we think? Take Marilyn Monroe, the ultimate example of Hollywood glam. Her beauty, her talent, her charm, they were undeniable. But her tragic end, was it really a coincidence? Or was it the result of a deal that demanded more than anyone could give? She became an icon, yes, but at what cost? Marilyn's story isn't just about fame. It's about a woman who was used by the very people who elevated her. Her fame was not just her own, it was controlled. She was the product of a deal that in the end had an irreversible consequence. Today, the game hasn't changed much. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and even Rihanna, they use symbols that date back to ancient secrets. Why? To show they're aligned with something bigger, something beyond the world of entertainment. Their success is no accident. So, how does the deal go down? It's not just a handshake. It's a ritual, a ceremony, a moment when the price is paid. Blood oaths, pledges to unseen forces, sacrifices that are not just physical, but spiritual. These rituals aren't just about fame, they're about control. A control that can't be undone. Do you think it's just a metaphor when they say selling your soul? Or could it actually mean what it sounds like? A literal exchange. A blood oath given under the dim light of a ritual, with sinister forces pulling the strings. When the contract is signed, it's not with ink, it's with blood, sealed in a vow to dark entities, forces that go by many names, Shaitan, Lucifer, the devil. And it's not just a spiritual offering, it's a physical one as well. You may never fully understand the depth of the rituals that go into making a star, but the symbols, the actions, the shadows they leave behind, they're part of the game. And in the end, nothing is truly free. If you want the life, the power, and the fame, you pay the cost. Celebrities like Kanye West and Lady Gaga, they've been linked to rituals, and their performances seem to send a message to those in the know. Here's the real question. Is it worth it? Fame, power, wealth, are they really worth the cost? Because in this world, everything has a price, and some things, like your soul, cannot be bought back. People you look up to, the stars you admire, may have paid a price to get where they are. But would you? Would you be willing to sell your soul for a taste of the life they live? You might still be wondering, is this real, or just a made-up story? How do I know all this? How do I know what really happens behind the glamour and flash? Well, that's a story for another time. Stay tuned, because there's a lot more to uncover, and we'll peel back the layers one by one. But for now, think about it. Is this all just a conspiracy, or is there something far darker at play?
I worked there.
What did you see?
A lot of things that I cannot talk about.
Wow.
Please be careful, okay?
This is Monte Rio, a small town right outside the infamous satanic owl-worshipping cult, the Bohemian Grove.
Clinton's been there, George Bush has been there. The next president is always decided there before it occurs, but that is a rumor. Before the Grove happens, you watch a bunch of limos with high-end hookers come in. They hit up all of the locals on where they can get drugs every effing year.
Kind of music, yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
You think they're burning kids out there?
I think they have. They have that cremation of care. They burn a child in effigy for the ancient Sumerian god.
You been in there?
Worked there.
What did you see?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Hollywood Records contract, and I'm signing it because I'm going to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records.